everyone, my name is Tamara Chambers, and this is Tamara Just Saw, and tonight I saw the Happytime Murders. Right? Is that the name? Yep, nailed it. So... Usually these episodes are 10 minutes. I think that's like a nice time to have for your video. And that's what I usually aim for. I don't know if I'm gonna have 10 minutes worth of content to talk about because this movie was honestly, it was okay. I was at Wizard World today. That's why I have pretend I'm a wasp. I had my wasp helmet. I ran out of time to make an actual wasp costume. So I went to Wizard World, I walked over to see this film, and I was feeling pretty optimistic about it. It looked fun and raunchy. What could go wrong? Though I did see the trailer where they have just a very long and drawn out orgasm joke. Which, spoilers, I guess, didn't do very well in the theater. I was going into it hoping that it was gonna be funny though. I really enjoy Melissa McCarthy. I do understand why people don't enjoy her. She got so popular so fast and then she was in just so much. I think people got like a little worn out of her. I think she's really funny. I thought the cast was killer. Stanley from The Office. Hell yeah, Stanley. I love Stanley. I just watched my first ever Muppets film. I watched the original The Muppets movie for Tamara's Never Seen. I had a great time with it. I thought the comedy in that was miles better than the comedy was in this. It was awkward. And honestly, they did a pretty good job with character building. Like, I cared about the romantic elements of this film. I want to be Melissa McCarthy's friend. And I also just left feeling super disappointed with the comedy of this film. Story-wise, it was fine, but the script lacked a lot in the dialogue, and it lacked a lot in just the comedy. It didn't feel like it hit. At the end of the film, they show like the process of filming with it, which is vastly so interesting to see how the Muppets were filmed and maneuvered through and puppeteered, and that was so much more interesting and funny than the films. Like some of the outtakes and the bloopers that they had were so much funnier. The story is that Muppets are discriminated against and they live amongst humans, and the first Muppet to ever be allowed to be a cop was also the last Muppet to ever be allowed to be a cop. Now he's a private eye. He is our lead character playing against Melissa McCarthy. There's some conflict between him and Melissa McCarthy as they used to be partners and now they're clearly not, and kind of a rekindling a friendship there. There's some cute romance. Maya Rudolph plays this character named Bubbles, who was my favorite character. I thought that she was hilarious. Definitely the best written character, which makes me think that she probably did a lot of ad-libbing and like a lot of like kind of writing it herself. It's the vibe that I got. I had an okay time in the theaters, but this is not one that I'm like raring to see again. Like I don't need to see this ever again and I'll be fine. I didn't need to see this and I would have been fine. But I wasn't sitting there like angry like I was in like Slender Man. It was just like, it was cute. It was fine. It was fine. It was okay. It was fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There's a few fun scenes. There's this great scene, kind of surrounding the word bitch. And Melissa McCarthy has this like fight scene with like these Muppets. You find out some stuff about her in this scene. It's fun and funny enough, and I enjoyed that one. They should have gone further with like the craziness that Muppets are around humans and living with us and integrated into our lives. And it was just kind of like, oh, it's just super normal, it's fine. Instead of from ashes to ashes, they say from fluff to fluff. It's so funny. They should have pushed it more. I wrote so with a lot of O's, just a whole row of O's. There is a scene, and it is a scene where the lead Muppet comes everywhere. Just orgasms everywhere. And listen, I'm all about it. I'm here for Muppets' sexual health and exploration, but it did not land. It was not funny. It was so long. It was awkward. Is that what they were going for? Were they going for like an awkward kind of deal? It was in the trailer too. Watching the trailer, I was like engaged enough. I was like, oh yeah, that seems fun. And then that scene happens in the trailer and I'm just like, oh no, yeah, it kind of lost me there. And it totally lost me in the actual movie too. I don't know, like I'm not a prude. I enjoy the occasional like, you know, raunchy joke or like fart joke or something like that. Like I'm not like above that type of humor, but it didn't land at all. And most of the comedy didn't land. There were a few fun moments, but overall the audience I was with seemed to be enjoying it about as much as I did, which was like enough. It was fine. I wrote Melissa McCarthy tackles Joel McHale though, so you know. There's some good in it. All in all, though, it was super lackluster. I have no interest in seeing it again. It was fine. If you're a super big Muppets fan, and you also like orgasm jokes, then this is the movie for you. Honestly, I was more engaged in the trailers than I was in the entire film. The film was really short, too. How long was this movie? 1 hour and 30 minutes. It's really short. Still like, yikes. Oh, come on, let's go. The trailers though, Assassination Nation looks intense and awesome and I'm all for it. I definitely want to see that. Bad Times at the El Royale is the best trailer I've ever seen. It was such a good trailer. It had me hooked from start to finish. It started off like very stylized and then it goes into like this weird like kind of horror thriller and just the actors in it. Oh my God, I can't wait to see that. I've literally never heard about it until I saw the trailer tonight. And I can't wait to see that movie. The Nun, honestly, the whole Conjuring series is just like right up my alley. I really enjoy it. I'm gonna be out of town for that, so I don't think it'll get a Tamara Just Saw, which is pissing me off. I'm pissed. And then Peppermint with Jennifer Garner, who I haven't seen been like an action star since like Alias, I think. I'm pretty sure that was the last time. She looks badass. I wrote, yes. Yes, bitch, get it, yes. Oh my God, Jennifer Garner, yes, yes. And then bitch again. So I was very excited. I think this episode of Tamara Just Saw is like just as interesting as the film. And by that I mean not very. I don't know guys, I wouldn't recommend seeing it. Though there's not much coming out this week. So if you are somebody who goes to the theater weekly, I guess it's like kind of your only option. I didn't see much else happening. It's kind of a slow couple weeks for a film, honestly. Everyone knew Crazy Rich Asians was coming out. They were like, you know what? We'll just let them have all the limelight because it's amazing. I should have seen that again. Thank you so much for watching. Next week, I may be joined by Mr. Cody Melcher. He's in town. We'll see if it all works out. Thank you again. Thank you for watching this. If you got this far. I'll see you guys next week. Bye!